I suggest you stay back one shape. I'm giving you one chance to turn around before I tear you into little pieces. You can't fool me. You're no werewolf. I can tell by the way you smell. Besides, I'm no more friendly to others of my kind when they're trespassing. So get the hell out of here. Hold on a second. I, I smell blood on you. Is it your own? Can't believe I didn't notice that right away. Can you walk on that leg? It looks all bruised up. Well, it's a different story if you're in trouble, especially since it's going to rain soon. Believe me, I can tell. Come on, I have a den not far from here. I'll help you walk. You're really lucky you ran into me, you know. These woods are filled with werewolves, and most of them are likely to see you as an easy meal than someone in need. How did you hurt your leg? I'm sure it wasn't another werewolf, or you wouldn't be alive. Rough luck. Must have been quite a tumble. It doesn't look broken though, so it's not as bad as it could have been. Over here. Nice and hidden away, right? Will be nice and dry in my den. Go ahead and sit down, pup. I'll start a fire. Forget I called you that. And come to think of it, I really can't keep calling you one shape either. It's not exactly a slur, but it's an impolite word for non werewolves. What? No, that's not really. I called you pup by accident, okay? Force of habit. Really. I'd rather use your name. I suppose, if you insist, pup. Any reason you can't tell me your name? I doubt I've ever heard of you. I haven't lived among humans in, goodness, how long has it been? Quite a while. But I'm not going to force you to spill your secrets, pup. Now, let me take a look at that leg. Honestly, I'm not very good at treating wounds. Werewolves heal quite well without intervention, so I haven't needed to do so. All I needed was to lick my wounds to keep them clean. No, I'm not going to lick your wounds. I don't know much, but I know we should use some clean cloth to cover it. I think I might have some here. I came across a dead hiker a while back. Even though I didn't think I'd have much need for it, I took the pack off his body just in case. Don't look at me like that, pup. He doesn't care, and it's better that it not go to waste. You're lucky I decided to bring it back with me, because there's bandages in here. Okay, let me just. Oh, sorry. I'm not good at delicate work. My claws get in the way. My human form, I suppose. Just for a moment, though. Alright. Let me see that leg. I'm flattered you find my human form appealing. Yours is also quite nice. It does feel a little strange. I haven't taken human shape in quite a long time. I don't really think of myself as human anymore, and it's not very useful to sit out here in the woods. The half wolf form is best for most situations. Now, if you'll be a dear, hold still. There we go, all wrapped up. The wound isn't too severe, so hopefully that's enough. Where do you think you're going? You're not going out there. I told you. It's going to rain. And even if it weren't, I'm not letting you walk around with a bad leg. It's dangerous enough out there when you're in peak condition. I don't suppose you're from Bedford, are you? Oh, it's where I lived back when I was one, or when I was human. Sorry, force of habit. Nah, you probably never heard of me, unless it's some old local legend. Werewolves don't age as fast as humans, so I'm actually quite a bit older than I look. I probably some old folks' tale. And there are probably people who knew me that are very old, but by now I'm long forgotten. So they're still talking about the beast of Bedford. Yeah, that's me. I'm sure the stories have been embellished. It happened after I was turned. Some idiot werewolf bit me just for the sake of turning me. That's actually how most people end up as one of us. A small handful of werewolves get a thrill out of spreading the curse. Anyway, I tried to hide it for a while, but it comes with the urge to take the wolf form. The longer you hold it off, the harder it is to resist. And yes, the urges are tied to the phases of the moon, too. I did my best to keep it a secret, but people always notice when a giant wolf is running around in the woods. I left a few careless footprints, and that was enough to spark panic. Soon, anytime someone lost a sheep in the barn or their roof collapsed, they were positive it was the beast. I saw which way the wind was blowing and left before things got out of hand. Haven't been back since. No, I wouldn't say so, really. I don't really prefer to be alone. Just worked out that way. I actually lived with a pack for a while, but I left due to difficult circumstances. But let's not spend all night talking about me, Pop. You never did tell me why you were walking around in these woods in the first place. You're kidding. You're a parrot, too. How'd you run afoul of society? That's a shame, pup. People don't tend to give those of us that are different a chance, do they? Well, I'm not going to kick someone out when they're in trouble. I was harsh when we first met because I thought you might be a threat, but now I know better. You couldn't hurt a fly, could you? So you can stay with me for as long as you like, pup. To tell you the truth, there's a reason I called you pup the first time. I used to have my pup as my own. I used to have a child and a lover. Obviously, I met them both not long after I joined the pack. There was an accident. I lost both my spouse and my child. I blame the pack for it, which is why I left. You remind me so much of my pup. Maybe it's because you're hurt, lost, alone, and in need. My parental instincts are taking over. I hope that's not creepy in a way. It's not like I'm trying to adopt you or anything. It's just nice to have something to look after again. You'll stay? Good. Because to be honest, I wasn't planning on letting you leave. Just frolic around the woods with a bad leg. How's the leg feeling? Any better since I bandaged it? Good. Are you warm enough? Oh. Maybe it's because you lost a bit of blood here. I'll switch to full wolf form. That's where my fur is thickest. You can lie back and warm up against me. Comfy? Good. You can go ahead and drift off. We can both nap until it stops raining. And then I'll get us something to munch on. Sleep well, my pup.